strange places.
Your voice is getting deeper.
And it feels like you grew 4 inches in the past couple of weeks.
But worst of all, your parents just gave you the talk.
Brandon, you're a growing boy. And this is the time when your body might start to change.
What kind of changes, Dad?
Well, things drop, and some of your friends might change faster. But don't be discouraged because we all change.
What, Dad? We all changed in what?
What you just saw was puberty at its finest. Okay, well, it won't happen that fast, but it can definitely be a drastic change. For some people, puberty happens very rapidly and some very slowly. It just depends on the individual.
I think puberty is when you hit a certain age and you start changing.
Puberty is.
It's when, like, your voice goes like,
It's when you reach a certain age and you start changing.
Puberty is.
Puberty is when, like, a child matures and grows.
What is puberty? It's when people get hairier. I don't know, like, what happened? Oh, and girls, like, bleed on their puberty.
Puberty can be defined as a period when adolescents reach sexual maturity and become capable of reproduction. For girls, puberty usually happens earlier, when they're about the ages of 8 to 13, while for boys, it can take place when they're the ages of 10 to 16.
That's right, puberty happens for both boys and girls. However, what changes during puberty for each gender may vary. For instance, during puberty for girls start to develop breast, pubic hair, armpit hair, and acne, as well as they will experience sudden growth spurts and also their first periods.
Why don't you like me? Chapter 1, my first period.
Guys would experience voice changes and growth spurt and similarly develop acne, body hair, pubic hair, and even possibly breasts.
Guys get breasts?
Yup! The breast tissue of some boys during puberty tends to swell. This is known as gynecomastia, the development of a man's breast, which in this case would be due to the hormone imbalances in some boys. As a result, this causes the appearance of male breast or man boob. This is temporary and usually it appears after a while.
Upon that clarification, hormones play an important role during puberty for boys and girls. Puberty directly involves actions that occur in your body's endocrine system. Once you reach a certain age and start the process of puberty, your brain releases a special hormone.
This hormone is called the gonadotropin releasing hormone, or GnRH for short. When GnRH reaches the pituitary gland, this gland releases 2 or more puberty hormones into the bloodstream, the luteinizing hormone and the follicle-stimulating hormone. Guys and girls both have these hormones in their bodies. However, depending on whether you're a guy or girl, these hormones go to work on different parts of the body.
For boys, their hormones travel through the blood and tell the testes to begin making the testosterone and the sperm, which they would need to be able to reproduce. Testosterone is the hormone in boys that causes most of the changes during puberty.
As for girls, they have a hormone called progesterone that targets the 2 ovaries, which contain eggs that have been in their body since she was born. These hormones cause the ovaries to make estrogen, another hormone.
Well, what do these hormones do?
Well, progesterone and estrogen prepare a girl's body to start her period so that one day she'll be able to get pregnant. They also allow the growth of breast, pubic hair, and underarm hair. Her body shape will become different too. Her hips will widen while the waist gets smaller, and she'll have some fat on her stomach and butt, and her limbs will grow.
Like we said before, puberty can cause some drastic changes to your appearances. Here are some honorable mentions.
So how do you know when you're going through puberty?
Well, it's a little different for boys and girls. Again, girls might start out with some breast development and then hair growth in the pubic area and armpits. Their menstrual cycle usually happens last.
Wait, you mean her period?
That's right. During the menstrual cycle, a woman's level of estrogen rises. This makes the lining of the uterus or the womb grow and thicken. An egg in one of her ovaries starts to mature. Then the egg leaves the ovary by the process of ovulation. Once it has left the ovary, it travels through the fallopian tube into the uterus. Hormone levels rise and help prepare the uterine lining for pregnancy. A woman becomes pregnant if the egg is fertilized by a man's sperm cell and attaches to the uterine wall. If the egg is not fertilized, it will break apart. Then hormone levels drop and the thickened lining of the uterus is shed during the menstrual period. That shedding, as we know it, is that red blood-like sticky stuff that comes out during our periods.
As for boys, their puberty usually begins with the testicles and penis growing larger. Then hair grows in the pubic area and armpits. Their muscles grow, their voice deepens, and facial hair develops as puberty continues. They'll probably have a growth spurt too. It'll last for like 2 or 3 years. They'll reach their final adult height after puberty. Both genders might get acne.
Acne, huh?
Yeah, during puberty, your oil and sweat glands grow, so you'll become more oily and sweat more. Lo and behold, acne.
Anyways, both genders also go through mood swings and emotional roller coasters during puberty. This is caused by the fluctuating hormone levels that occur during a girl's menstrual cycle or the increase in hormone levels for guys. This is why you can be laughing and then feel like crying, or you can become angry over the fact that your pen ran out of ink.
Why, God, why? We had a deal. Let the others grow old, not me.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Also, if puberty doesn't come at the expected ages, it could be caused by eating disorders, hormonal conditions, or genetic conditions. These might include androgen insensitivity syndrome, or AIS. People with androgen insensitivity syndrome do not make use of some hormones.
And how do you know when you're done with puberty?
Well, there isn't an exact age when puberty ends. Instead, puberty again depends on the boy or girl. Usually for girls, puberty ends at the age of 16, and for boys, it ends around the age of 18. By these ages, when puberty is over, you are considered to be a fully grown adult and sexually mature. As you can see, puberty isn't hard to understand at all. In the end, it is only a matter of simple science.